Hey, what's up, my royalties? How you guys doing today? We're back at it again with another reaction video. This time we're reacting to 7 dumbest moments to ever be recorded. Let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Fireworks are technically illegal. On the night of June 24th, 2020.
Wait, fireworks? Fireworks is illegal in New York City? Any royalties from New York City? I had no idea. Why is it illegal in the first place? I guess because if you're in the city, it can be dangerous. You can start setting things on fire. So yeah, you are pretty dumb. You are pretty dumb if you're doing something like this.
And his two friends were taking a risk by releasing fireworks in the driveway of Ben's Brooklyn
That's what's
home.
thinking. It's a congested area.
But they never imagined it would go so epically wrong.
What? He was Bro, you basically pointed it at the window.
One of the fireworks manages to shoot undetected through an open window on the first floor.
Undetected? How's it undetected? We see it.
They don't see the bright explosions that follow.
How's that undetected? We see it
soon after. And somehow
and this is recorded. They're looking at this stuff real time with their eyeballs. We're watching on a surveillance camera and 2D pixels, and we can still catch it in real time. What are you talking about?
Even realize his house is on fire when he goes back inside to get even more rockets. This guy clearly needs a bigger sign. By the time the burning room is noticed by anyone in the group, it has become a destructive fire with flames bursting out of the window. A feeble attempt is made to fight the fire with a garden hose, but it is too far out of control.
Yeah.
Eventually, firefighters
call the fire 911. Firefighters, call them in.
60 people to finally extinguish the blaze. Bent has since been arrested and charged with arson in the 4th degree for his role in destroying.
How many years you go in prison for that?
You have to be pretty dumb to shoot a firework into your own property, but you've got to be really dumb to not even notice as it turns into an inferno right next to you.
Can you imagine you going behind bars for, he probably go there for what, a couple years of burning down your own house? That's like a double L. Literally, you lost all your possession in your own house that you burned down. The number 2, you went in prison for 5 years for burning down your own house. Wow, though, that sucks. Every day you're thinking, that's a huge L.
Most people assume that once the cops have you in custody, it's really difficult to escape. Images of concrete walls, steel bars, and locked handcuffs readily spring to mind. Sometimes, though, if the people are dumb enough, the simplest escape plan works out. In October 2018, then 17-year-old Quantrell Schwartzlow from Wisconsin.
17? This is like the oldest 17-year-old I've ever seen in my life. There's no way somewhere you look like more like 27. Damn.
Johnson was arrested on suspicion of assault. After refusing to be interviewed, the teen changed his mind as he was being led to jail and is shown into an interview room.
Can I take this off or not? Just give me a minute.
The officer is smart enough to lock the door when he leaves, but he must have been absent the day they taught locking windows at cop school.
How do you not lock the windows? Like, that's just common sense. That's like his only 2 escape routes. The door, windows. Windows, door. You gotta lock the windows. What are you doing? He deserves to escape. Let him go.
The suspect quickly assesses the room, finds the unlocked window,
common sense.
And within seconds, he dives out head first. Since he was on the 2nd floor, it's estimated that he fell some 12 to 16 feet to the ground below before the outside security cameras captured him sprinting away at top speed. The careless cop returns 14 minutes later and curses as a perfectly timed gust of wind alerts him to his shockingly dumb mistake. Police found the escapee later that day still in Janesville, 3 miles from the sheriff's department, and took him back into custody. In 2019,
he's even dumber by staying in the same area. Bro, you had an opportunity to get out the city, leave the city. But the one thing is, all right, you want to stay in the city, at least stay on the opposite side of the city. He literally went, what, 3 miles away from the prison, the jail cell? The escapee is more dumb than the person who allowed him to escape in the first place. Gosh, bro, you deserve to go behind bars. You're an idiot. And you know the thing about it? They probably gave him more time for trying to escape, too. Stupid.
Pleaded guilty to felony assault and felony escape.
See?
He was sentenced to 4 years in prison.
See, he would have got the 4 years. He probably would have got 1 year.
Supervision. If you're a cop and you're going to leave someone you've just arrested unattended, making sure they can't escape.
And if you're escapee, make sure you escape more than 3 miles away from the jail cell.
At least try to hide out in the next town.
Thank you! You just said what I said!
Great escape. Rock County Sheriff's Office has fitted metal
hide out
gates
in
to
the next town,
so
dummy.
This dumb mistake can't be made again.
Dumb.
An infestation of cockroaches will make most people want to reach for something to obliterate them. But most of us engage our brains before we do anything drastic. Not 48-year-old Caesar Schmitz. In October 2019, his wife was begging him to do something about the roaches that had taken over their yard. Caesar had...
Man, just call the exterminator. There's professionals you can call. Simple freaking Google search on your phone, man. Just go into Google search and call the exterminator. Why are you begging your husband for years or months or however long you've been carrying him, being a Karen and nagging him? Oh, blah, Steve, go get the roaches. Oh my God, Steve. It's like, yo, call the exterminator. What do you want Steve to do? He's not the roach killer, man. She's this dumb one.
Had already tried to exterminate them with a poisonous spray, but it only made them retreat further down into an underground nest. Home security footage from the couple's home in the southern Brazilian city of Elias Marques shows his second plan go disastrously wrong.
You set it on fire. So you thought a great idea was to set your own yard on fire to get rid of them. You deserve that. And you almost killed your dog in the back.
If you're wondering,
look at that. That dog is lucky. That dog was like inches away from getting his head taken off.
Poured gasoline into the hole.
He put gasoline on top.
Throws the first match into the hole and steps back. Nothing happens, so he throws a second match and misses. Finally, his third match goes in, and suddenly the lawn explodes. Caesar jumps back as soil and grass flies in every direction. Caesar and his dogs were fortunate to escape unharmed. But unluckily for his wife, the cockroaches reportedly also survived.
It's not gonna do nothing. You didn't do nothing but blew up your backyard. Whatever you had, like what is like a 10 feet backyard? Whatever you had up a backyard, you just ruin it all.
It's disappointing when you order something online, wait for it to arrive, and then find there's something wrong with it. But not even getting the chance to unbox your goods is infuriating. In 2020, 43% of Americans reported being victims of package theft.
Honestly, guys, I thought I had a package theft. Yo, this gaming chair behind me, because I ordered it, what was it? About a week and a half going on. It's probably like 2 weeks now. I order it, and Amazon has this thing where they tell you your package delivered. So I was like, oh, bet my package delivered. Went outside, didn't know where my package at. Common sense, you would think, hey, on the app it said my package delivered. I don't see it outside. My package was stolen. So I'm always in the mindset that my package is always getting stolen. When I'm not home and you leave the package in the front door because I live, among the public, the chances are of getting stolen is pretty high. But thankfully it wasn't. It was just left in the mailbox room, whatever you call it. So I was lucky. But this stuff happens all the time. It's very common.
Use home security devices to protect their deliveries. In January of 2018, a home security system captured one porch pirate get her just desserts. A UPS delivery man leaves 3 packages on the porch in Bothell, Washington. Soon after, a black car creeps around the corner, slowly passes the house, and then returns and stops in front of the lawn. A woman gets out of the passenger side, runs to the porch, and snatches the boxes. She attempts to make a
You call that running?
but is taken out
That
by
was
the
like
wet
speed walking.
grass.
She was. That's not running. I don't know what you call that. She was high stepping. She was like, I'm cramping. Like she's running like this, high stepping. Dummy. That's what you get. She probably twisted her ankle too. She did
We
she?
don't know if she believes in karma.
She
but
twisted
it
her ankle.
sure believes in her.
She broke it, didn't she not?
It's not clear why the fallen porch pirate doesn't get up until another camera shows her raise her leg. Her ankle is so severely injured that her foot dangles off her leg and points the wrong way. Her partner in crime soon comes running to arrest her.
Hey! They look at her with a Russell. See, bro, you made yourself so like you could do a crime. Why you gonna wear like a specific outfit? People are so dumb. You wear a specific outfit where if someone has to, a door cam like this can identify you easily. You had a Russell Wilson jersey on. So dumb. But the number two is like, man, you're so big. He can't even carry you. He can't even pick you up, carry you. See, that's what I'm trying to tell royalties. I understand if you have like a disease and there's something that is stopping you from working out, but stay in shape. For reasons like this, you never know. You never know when you have to be in shape, so you don't get put behind bars because you're not in shape. She's caught. He's not gonna pick her up. Too dang big. She broke it because all the weight fell on it. That's what you get. But say he can't carry you. Oh, is he picking her up?
Fan pulls her off the ground.
He actually picked her up.
Scoops his arm
I'm surprised.
under the leg and carries her awkwardly back to the car.
I'm shocked that he
But
picked
this
her
hero
up.
isn't done yet. He goes back to grab the dropped packages.
I would too. I might as well get the job done. When he went this far.
When the homeowner arrived home and found her mail missing, she reported the theft. One of the stolen packages was a box containing $5,000 worth of medication that her insurance only partly covered. Police quickly identified the thieves as 37-year-old Alicia Treat and 39-year-old Brian DeVere. After a weekend as wanted criminals, the dumb duo was found and arrested.
Wanted criminals was already in the system.
The packages were recovered, along with another $350 worth of mail they had taken from another house the same day. Using a wheelchair, Alicia appeared in court on January 31st and pleaded guilty to the theft.
That's another double L. Broke her ankle and you're in prison.
Crime. In June, a warrant was put out for her arrest after she failed to show up in court to face the charges. She was then captured again and ordered to pay restitution and spend 58 days in jail. The homeowner posted the video on Facebook with the title Crime and Karma, and it soon went viral. Even though Treat and DeVere did leave the residence with the packages that day, we think we can all agree it was far from a clean getaway.
Caught red-handed. Okay.
Sometimes in life, the timing is just perfect. Law
Bro,
enforcement
that looks cool.
Seattle,
Where's this?
Washington.
Oh, Seattle, Washington? This is Seattle? See, that's the thing about Seattle, because Seattle is actually a very gloomy place a lot of the times, because, the Pacific Northwest is just where it's, like, located part of the United States. I don't know why it happens, but it's always cloudy and it rains a lot. But when it's actually sunny, Seattle's a very beautiful city. This is very beautiful. I mean, look, you get the mountains background.
This beautiful serendipity in the
That's
spring
a
of
beautiful
2018
city.
when they were able
Just doesn't
to
say sunny
easily
enough.
apprehend a pair of thieves fleeing the Soto Costco. Luckily for our viewing pleasure, they got it all on their body cameras.
Let's just wait for him to come out. He's just going to run out with his laptop.
Yep.
You guys setting up a little theft scheme, huh?
Costco employees recognized the criminals from previous shoplifting events and quickly called the cops to tip them off. Since the pattern of these particular thieves had been to rush out the fire escape with the stolen goods in the past, officers made their way to the emergency exit. Boxing in a black Toyota that appeared to be the getaway car, the cops first seized the 18-year-old driver and began to interview her. Other officers surrounded the emergency exit doors and simply waited for her accomplices to emerge.
I mean, why keep stealing from the same place? There's multiple Costco's in the same city. And if there's not, just go to a different city. I mean, at some point, you're going to get caught.
Come on, baby. It's coming this way right here. Hey, buddy!
Nah, it's too late. You can't run. Gotcha.
Wow, that worked out great. Yeah.
Like, you think I'm trying to run? It's like, you're done.
Brandon, grab an arm here. Nope. Didn't work this time.
Sure enough, as an internal alarm blared, a 30-year-old man and 21-year-old woman burst through the emergency exit with boxes full
And
of
you're young,
merchandise
bro.
worth
21,
about
30. Come on, just work. If you got to work a second job, just put in the work. Royalties. Don't ever scoop. Don't ever scoop low to be a peasant. Don't scoop down to the peasant level. Stay at royalty. Have some dignity. We royalties, yes, we come. You know, so we come with some royal blood. Yes, I get that. And that's great. And sometimes we have to work. We have to put in the work to stay on top, to stay in the kingdom, to keep that royal bloodline, to stay excellent. Do not scoop down to a peasant and start stealing stuff. Especially at this age, it's not worth the time behind bars. And on top of that, these guys are really dumb. I mean, robbing the same Costco multiple times, bro. It's like, what?
$2,200. The main items pilfered were computers and vacuum cleaners. The man was arrested and booked in for robbery due to also being in possession of a concealed blade, while the two
Concealed
women were
blade?
charged.
So he's ready to stab somebody.
Sometimes all you need is to be in.
Excuse me, like you see a character come out. Excuse me, sir. Like you look kind of supposed. You back up. You back up. Got a knife here. Back up. Like, why you got like a little knife for, bro? Like, weirdo.
In the right place at the right time. Oh, and it helps to have adversaries who aren't too clever.
Hey, buddy!
To cap off our list, we have a video that highlights how one mistake can lead to another. We're sure you've all had those days where you miss your alarm, burn your tongue, and hit every red light. Well, this is one of those days for a would-be criminal. Though he seems to have everything he needs to make the crime happen, this man fails to pull off his robbery thanks to his own stupidity. After ensuring that the single female employee he can see is the only person inside, the man goes in. Dressed in a Denver Broncos sweatshirt, baggy pants.
What I tell you guys?
And a
So specific. Stop. You got the guy with the Russell Wilson #3 jersey on. Then you have this guy. Don't. If you go do a robbery, wear generic clothes. I'm not advocating the rob, but if you guys gonna do something stupid like that, just wear generic. That's so specific. Of course, they're gonna identify you.
baseball cap, he strides confidently towards the counter, and the store clerk moves forward to greet him. Then it all goes embarrassingly wrong.
What, did his gun just slipped out? Did he fire it on himself? It slipped out, fired on himself? The gun fell. Why you gotta kick it in your baggy pants so you can't even run the right way? That's so dumb. And why you gotta like jump kick it just to open the door? This guy is stupid.
As he approaches the clerk, he attempts to pull his gun out of his
He could have
pocket,
shot himself.
but fumbles the weapon, sending it over the countertop. While he feebly attempts to hop the
He was
counter to
so
retrieve his
big.
firearm,
Here's another
the
instance
sort-
of staying in shape. He was so dang big he couldn't even get over it. He couldn't even hop over. Wow.
Clerk beats him to it. Thwarted, the man flees the shop in a panic without his gun, and his pants fall down. Aurora police reported that the weapon retrieved from the scene of the would-be crime was a BB gun. Despite a $2,000 reward, it appears this bumbling bandit is still at large.
My thing is, no, I just thought about it. I think that's it anyways, right? Yeah, my thing behind this is, why are you trying to retrieve a BB gun in the first place? It wasn't an actual gun. Who cares? I would have just ran out right then and there. Wow, people are just not all the way there in the head. Not all the way there in the head. But anyways, guys, that's it with this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And until next time, catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.